So I'm a Reddit user, and if I lost like half of you with that statement, honestly, who can blame you? But I'm also a longtime WNBA fan, which tends to turn people away from here even more so. And most of the people watching this should already know that the WNBA is kind of the point of this entire channel, so it's not like I'm telling most of you anything you don't already know. But yeah, I use Reddit, and occasionally on my feed, I'll see posts from r slash unpopular opinion coming across my feed. I'm not subbed to unpopular opinion, unlike r slash WNBA, which I highly recommend. But it's a popular subreddit, so occasionally I'm going to see their posts. And this one in particular caught my eye, and I feel like I should have been offended by it, but I actually found it more amusing than anything else, and I don't know, I just thought it was something that I'd share with you. I haven't uploaded anything in a while. I've been, kind of busy, and okay, I may have a touch of depression, but you know what? Here's a little something to break that. The title of the post is "The media, especially ESPN, are trying way too hard to make the WNBA a thing." Yeah, the WNBA has kind of been around since 1997, but please, go on. Oh crap, the post was removed. Man, even the admins thought that was a shit take. But no matter, I copied the text of the post as I was taking notes for this video, and it was kind of a short post anyway. So anyway, let's see what we got here. For however many years the league has been around, it was barely covered. Now every day on the front page of the sports sites and news, I get it. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are good. Doesn't all of a sudden make WNBA must-watch TV or worth all the coverage on it. Feels totally forced. Am I crazy? Are there suddenly hundreds of thousands of new fans? Okay, let's take this from the top here. The league has always been good, and it was always worth the coverage. The only problem is it never really got the recognition for it, and therefore never got the coverage that it deserves. If you think people in 2024 don't care about women's sports, just imagine what it was like 27 years ago. Viewership has been going up and up and up and up every single year for the last decade and a half, and this is obviously a record year for them. And yes, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are good, but that really kind of undersells them, doesn't it? I mean, everybody in the WNBA is good, but it still took them years to be taken seriously by mainstream media. And now that the league is more popular than ever before, anything that makes big news to the league is going to be amplified by mainstream outlets like ESPN as the league gains popularity. But Clark and Reese, they're more than good. They're generational talents. So of course you're going to be hearing about them and everyone else that this great league has to offer, but they've just been ignored up until now. And the league will grow and be more popular because of it. Because, I hate to break it to you, but that's kind of how media works. I mean, look at me with a straight face and tell me that, people like Jordan, Iverson, Kobe, they never brought in new basketball fans. Tell me that Magic and Bird didn't move the needle. Just because we're talking about women this time in a historically not particularly popular league, that doesn't diminish the effect. And how exactly is this the media's fault? I mean, it kind of is their fault, but it's not like there's some kind of, weird agenda or conspiracy to make the league seem more than what it is. A hugely talented athlete in any sport, a generational talent, it's going to get a lot of coverage, but honestly, when was the last time somebody got mad at that? I mean, you could make an argument for LeBron James, 10 years ago or so, but again, that wasn't really the result of anyone trying to force us to like him. When you're the biggest name in your sport, you get put under the biggest microscope. That's literally how media works, especially sports media. It's not forced. Nobody is forcing anybody to pay attention. If basketball is not really your thing, or if you just specifically don't like women's basketball, you don't have to pay attention to it. See, that's the beautiful thing about American freedom. You don't have to pay attention to it if you don't want to. And you can get mad at the media for presenting it, but really that's just kind of a dumb knee-jerk reaction. This is literally what sports media does. TV ratings and streaming numbers are through the roof because of them. Several games this year have had to be moved to larger venues just to accommodate ticket demand. And this person is mad at their success? The Atlanta Dream, the LA Sparks, and probably a couple of other teams too, they've had to move games against the Indiana Fever to bigger arenas because of the popularity of their opponent. Do you know just how good you have to be to have that effect on your opponent's own viewer base? Pretty damn. And you're mad at their success? You're mad that they're finally getting the recognition they've always deserved? Cry me a river. Nobody's tying you to a chair and forcing you to watch, all right? This is just how it works.